Hello trader. Looking at XAUUSD today's analysis, we can see that this instrument currently showing significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Now, before we look at how we can trade in this lower time frame, after we can see there was a significant rejection from this support level, the market started to reverse back again in the major direction of the trend. So before we look at how we can find potential trading opportunity, let's look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly chart again to see overall direction in this market. So from the monthly, we can see that the market initially started to break below here from this key level of monthly support level, where there was a quite a few monthly opening and closing, and we can see back to back 3 months candle open and closed in that area. The price has just got primarily a rejection back to the upside in the major direction. As the market has got a rejection from this level, we might see now a potential retest of this monthly high, and we can see this instrument has quite a few long week rejection in that area. As the market had an initial bounce, we might see a potential retest and then revert back again to this monthly support level. And we can see there is also back to back 2 monthly doji formation, and what I think XAUUSD may potentially try to retest this monthly high and revert back again to break this monthly level. So on the lower time frame, we could see now a potential bounce back to this level. Now if we look at the weekly chart to see what kind of price action it is forming, now from the weekly we can see that there was initial drop that we have seen yesterday. The market has broken this intraday lower time frame support level, and also from the weekly, this is where there is a 10 EMA. After the previous weekly bullish price action this week, the market after open we saw initial bounce and the rejection back again to this support level. Now if we look at the past here, we can see this is a very important weekly support here in the past. From this level, back to back 2 weekly price action has made its move back to the upside. The price has crossed that low, and we can see that from the same level the market has got another reaction back to the upside, and that could lead that weekly price action to potentially bounce back up and potentially to fill that weekly long week in that area. Now if we look at the daily chart to see how the market is evolving here, we can see that from the daily, after this daily bearish engulfer, the sellers tried to sell off. After break of this low, there is a bullish rejection from this level, followed by today we can see the market open with a gap, and as soon as the market opened with a gap, the price started to revert back again in the direction of the daily and weekly resistance line. Now as this is the daily candlestick pattern where the market has made its move back to this level, the price has crossed that low, rejected back again. What I think the price may at least try to break this daily high here, as there is a liquidity above this level, and as the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, expecting XAUUSD from this support level to reject back again to this daily liquidity zone, or even potentially break up further above this level to create a new higher high. So looking at the intraday time frame from the 4-hour chart here, we can see that after this doji formation there is a bullish rejection, and every session the market was forming series of higher high and higher low, followed by previous session we saw a narrow doji formation, which is in fact a sign of bullish reaction. As if we look at this, all those green candle in comparison with this red candle, we can see that there is a long wick, a doji formation, which is a sign that the bulls still active in this market, and followed by this session we can see the market is maintaining a bullish price action here. Now as we can see, the price is approaching this important resistance line. What I think, the price may potentially remain here bullish to cross any of this key level, and potentially what I think, it could break this 3345 even above this level to grab liquidity or potentially to create a new higher high for an entry opportunity in this market. We can see that XAUUSD, there was multiple times there was a breakup structure. This is the 15 minutes price section where the market is maintaining a bullish market structure, starting with this impulse followed by this correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. The market is forming series of higher high and higher low, which is a bullish continuation pattern here. And with that bullish continuation, after this in a breakup structure here, we can see the price multiple times crossed this 10 and 20 EMA and rejected back again in the direction of the trend, giving a probability for XAUUSD to remain bullish here. Now, after this breakup structure, again, you can see the market return back in the direction of the trend. So this is where you will be waiting for entry opportunity for this possible move back to the upside. As soon as you will find suitable entry, you will be looking to go long with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoy this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.